What's up, guys? We got a new fun exciting video with my Gen 1 HDP50. This one is a 7.5 joule version. I've taken the valve block out of it and I took the restrictor. Well, there was a restrictor in the handle. There's nothing in there right now, so this is full power. I have not tried this yet on 900 PSI output HPA tank, so that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to start with the heavy balls. These are 8.4 grams, and then I'm going to work my way to the lighter stuff. So I'll do 5 shots of each because I don't want to run out of air in this yet. I don't have a pump or a compressor to fill my own tanks, but I usually do that on the weekends. And my 1050 output is almost out. This one is 900 PSI output, and it has about 1900 PSI left in the tank. So I think I'll be able to get through these without running out of air or whatever. So I'll do the 8.4 gram ball bearings with this, higher pressure. I usually just have most of my air tanks are like around 700 or 800, 750, somewhere around there, but this one is at 900. I verified it with the gauge that I have, so I'm going to shoot the box, chrono these, and get on it. So I'll be right back. So I'll be doing these 8.4 gram ball bearings, and then I'll probably do alien play aluminum balls, and then I'll do rubber steel balls, and then probably the Lambid 1.4 gram nylons, and I'll just do the super lightweight 1.1 gram T4E just to see what it does. It's probably trash joules, but super high speeds. So this is 8.4 gram ball bearings. There's a magnet detent in this, or a magnetic catch, I should say, in this to pull the ball bearings up. So if you don't have that, you won't be able to shoot your HDP50 very well with these big ball bearings, because these are like slingshot ammo. First shot, 288. 8.4 gram ball bearing, so that's, I don't know, it's probably 30 joules. 284. 300. Jesus. 284, and this is the last shot with the heavy balls. 284. So I'm gonna get some more. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, aluminum alien play balls. Mine are about 2.7 grams. I've had these for a while. I bought some more, and then I gave away some to my brothers and one of my coworkers. I gave them my other HDP50 Gen 1, the one that has the green tape on it. I gave that one away. I made a video a couple days ago, or maybe like a week ago, depending on when you see it and stuff. So 2.7 grams, fully open on a 900 PSI output tank. 440. 436. 436. 438. 434. Next rounds. Alright, you guys, these are the 2.5 rubber steel balls. These are like on Amazon. They don't usually perform the best. I have oiled them up, so they have like a slick coat of oil on them. But yeah, I usually don't get that great of results with these things, but we'll see what 900 PSI will do to them. 446. 444. 440. 442. 440. So that's not bad. That was actually pretty consistent. Sometimes when I use them with my TR50 or even with this and the 700 PSI output, they're really bad. Like, they're all over the place. They'll have like a 30 30 FPS variation between the high and low. But yeah, they're usually not that great. I probably wouldn't use them. They would be ideal to use, especially where I live. I'm in California. They would be ideal to use outside because it's not a metal round, like outside the house. It's not a metal round. It's rubber and steel, but they perform so bad most of the time. I don't even bother using them. I only bought 50 of them. I think I paid like 18 bucks or something for 50 of them, but I'm glad I only bought 50 of them because yeah, they're not that great performance-wise when you have restrictors in here, and if you're using a regular CO2 12-gram cartridge, they're pretty ass. So these are the Orange Ball Lambid 1.4 gram nylon balls, and I'll see what this chronos. Usually they're hitting like 460, maybe 470 with my 700 PSI output tank. Jeez, 562. That's really, really high. I'll be right back. All right, a little bit too much of a kickback, and it popped my follower guide spring, and I only have 5 loaded, so that's the first time it's done that. Because I usually have it pop off or get stuck. The follower guide, it'll get stuck up here when there's 6 loaded, but I only had 5 loaded, and it still did that with that just force from coming out the barrel. So 562 was the first shot. 558. I don't know what the joules is, but that's really high. I've never had it hit this hard. 558, like I've never had it go those speeds before with my HDP50. 564, and last shot right here. 558. So that was a 1.4 gram ball. Alright, you guys, this will be the end of the video. This is 1.1 gram T4E 50 cal rubber balls. This is the cheap stuff you get if you ever buy a bundle pack, or the ones you can get from like Big Five and stuff. They're crap. Like, I wouldn't use these for self-defense, just for target practice, but even then they're shitty. So 1.1 grams. 602. 596. 598. 596. I loaded up 6 rounds of these, so 2 more shots. 604. And this is the last round. 600. So that's those 2 balls, the orange ones and the ones I just shot right now, the rubber balls. That's the highest I've ever got my chronograph to register with this HDP50. I mean, I know they're lightweight rounds, but I've never had them go over like 530 or something like that. Even those lightweight balls, I think the 1.1 gram rubbers, I think the highest I've ever got those to chrono with my other tank, like the normal, like quote unquote normal output pressure tank, was like 530 or so. So that was like a 60 FPS bump, almost 70 FPS bump. So my air tank is almost out now. That was it was about 1900, and now it's barely over 1000, and that was like 20 shots or something. It was not that many shots. So I'm gonna use the check valve to degas this thing. I already turned off my air valve on the top of the bottle, so I'm gonna use this to take the gas out. So all the pressure's out of the launcher. I'm gonna take the gas out of my airline by pulling this the other way. So this is now like safe. There's no air in anything. No air in my line, no air in my tank. This is fine. This is not pressurized. The little button's down. I'm just gonna do that just in case. But it is fine, safe again. So yeah, you just want to be safe with these things, especially if there's that much pressure in them and it's hitting that hard. Because even that rubber ball, if that hit you in the eye, you'll probably get lodged in your brain, honestly. And that would not be good. So that's what the HDP50 can do on a 900 PSI output tank. I don't think my CO2 tank has ever gotten that high, and I've used it relatively recently, even on a warm day with all the conditions to make CO2 perform the best. I've never had it hit that high. Like warm day, full tank, exposed to sunlight for like 10-15 minutes so the tank is actually warm. I've never had my CO2 bottles hit that high on the HDP50 with no restrictor in here and the valve block removed. So obviously I sprayed a little bit of silicone spray down this before the beginning of the video. I usually do when I'm using these things on big air tanks. I usually put some spray in there on anything like the S2, the Tippmann A5, like any of the stuff I use on a big air tank. I usually hit it with a little bit of spray before I start using it. But anyways, you guys have a good one, and I'll see you next time.